Hey y'all. So listen, this is a very quick little tutorial on how to join a Hangout. I know that your teachers are trying to, meet with their students and just, build some camaraderie online, and it's difficult. I understand that all of these resources, all of this stuff is new to us too, and I promise you we are having a difficult time with this as well. Distance learning is hard, and we're trying to make it as easy and comfortable as possible. So this is just a little quick tutorial about how to join a Google Hangout. Now, once your teacher has sent you a code, okay, they're going to send you a little 10-letter code, and all they're doing is getting that. The teacher is going to create the meeting time, okay? So they're going to create that meeting time, and they're going to actually send you a code. I'm going to snatch it from right here. It's going to be, let's see if I can't copy it. I'll just copy this whole thing because it's only going to be okay. Now we're over here, and I'm logged in as a student. He's actually my nephew, so I'm in his account. This is a student account. Now this student is logged in to his Google account, google.com, sign in. Your students all have email addresses and passwords to their Google Suite, which is the school Google Suite. Over on the honeycomb, you will see when you click it that you have all these apps. They have a Drive, they have Gmail, they have the classroom that you can take advantage of, and all these things that they can utilize for their at-home schoolwork. But what we're going to do is click on this little icon right here, Meet, and it looks like a video camera kind of in green bubbles. So we're going to click on Meet, and you're going to see use a meeting code. Now, if you're more tech savvy and you received an email from your teacher inviting you to join this meet at a certain time, then it's going to show you the schedule right here, and you just click on it. But if you don't have that in your Google Calendar or your student's Google Calendar, then you're going to click on use a meeting code, and your teacher will provide you with a meeting code. Now this one, I'm going to take this stuff off because you don't have to have all that. And it says at the bottom, you don't have to include the dash. So if there are dashes in your meeting code from your teacher, just delete those out and then continue. And in just a minute, your camera will start. There I am. Let me pull up my, hey. So your camera will be here. Your microphone, if you see this moving, that means your voice is coming through. You want the camera on and the voice on, the audio, for your students to sit and talk to their teachers. Now, you don't have to have the camera on. You can just use your voice. It's okay. Also, something else I want to point out to you is that you can join with a phone call number, with a phone number. So on your phone, you can just join the meet with a phone number and talk. And of course, it will just be audio, and it'll have a little bubble there with the initial on it. So that's also a capability. And like I said, these Google Meets are perfectly safe. It is like a FaceTime is what it's like, except this way a teacher can bring all of her students in here, like her class, and they can sit and talk, or she can read them a book, or he, and or do a lesson, or whatever the case may be. It is just a free way for our educators to see and hear and have interaction with their students, and for your children to have interaction with their teacher. You know, teachers are a huge part of your student's life. We spend hours. I mean, what is the school year? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 10 months of your child's life, 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, is with that teacher. So it's important right now that during this hard, crazy time, that our teachers be able to see and hear, and your students can interact, and we can, you know, the educators can help them with any questions they have on their district learning resources or those platforms and things like that, okay? So it is a perfectly safe place for your child to come in and enjoy a conversation with their classmates and their teacher, all right? So basically, the easiest way to join, you see that I'm logged in as a student. Your students have an email address and a password, and that can be provided for you. You go to google.com and then you sign in with your student's Gmail account, which is an email address and password. Then you will go to the honeycomb, and which we call it the honeycomb. It's this little thing right here, and you will see the Meets app. There's also other apps here that can, like this classroom. We also have a kindergarten classroom and a first grade classroom. If you prefer your students not be on Facebook, they can jump right in their classroom and they can get all the resources and the curriculum, you know, from your teachers right in classroom. That only uses, we just use a code for that. So if you decide to put your student in the classroom, they'll just click on classroom. Now this is already set up for my nephew, but before I set that up, he had to have this class code, and all he did was he asked to join the kindergarten class and he was given the class code. Or if you relay that to your teacher, then they can invite your student, and they will get an invite through an email over here in their Google Suite, okay? So all of this is something that your students use in school when they're here for all day. They use their Google Suite on their Chromebook. So this is a way for them to use it at home while they are distance learning, all right? So if you have questions, please reach out to your teacher. You can reach out to me, Miss Scarborough, and we will help you as much as we can to make this time as easy as possible. See you again soon.